What's going on, CaiLifers? It's your boy Kai. This is CaiLife, the home of FC26 on the Nintendo Switch 2. Alright, so it's Monday, it's the start of a fresh week in Ultimate Team. That means we're all grinding in Rivals, working our way towards weekend number 5 in Weekend League. And I've got a few very nice problems that I need help with. Genuinely, I'm not making this video to tell you guys something. I'm actually asking for your help in what team do I run this week in Rivals and ahead of Weekend League this weekend, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm now spoilt for choice. So if you watched the video that I put up earlier today, you would have seen that one of the rewards that I got from playing Weekend League and my Squad Battles rewards was to get Nuno Mendes, and I've already got Nuno Mendes, and this was a tradable Nuno Mendes, so I was able to sell him on for well over 100,000 coins in the end, and I've reinvested that into getting what for me is one of the sort of end game cards to get, I think that works with my team, and that was to get Erling Haaland for my squad. So I'm going to show you 3 mocked up lineups and 3 different formations with mostly the same players, but I'm going to also show you my bench options and my reserve options. And I honestly want your opinion at what you would run in Rivals this week and whether you change anything heading into Weekend League. All right, let's have a look. Now, one of the things that I'm dead set on keeping is my total chemistry, which is at 33 out of 33. And I can sort of chop and change this a bit, but it's a little finely balanced. But this is option number 1. And this is my 4-4-2 with my double pivot. So with my CDMs. So I haven't played with any of these squads yet. I've literally just been assembling them today. And a lot of these players are new. So I didn't have Sergio Busquets end of an era for a lot of Weekend League, and I didn't have the Jordi Alba card at all. That's acquired today from an SBC. So we've got Donnarumma, Jordi Alba, Canate, Paredes, and Marcos Llorente. Then we've got Rayten on the left wing, Caicedo in his holding CDM role, and then Busquets in his deep line playmaker. We've got Oscar Bob as an inside forward on the right side of midfield, and then up top, we've got Claudia Pina in the false 9 role and Erling Haaland. Now, this looks like a very, very strong squad for me, and I didn't run a 4-4-2 for Weekend League just gone. And I started quite well with my 4-4-1-1, and then I sort of crumbled. So I'm in 2 minds about what to do here. Let me just show you my bench at the moment. So we've got the Foden SBC, we have Pedri, Gyökeres, Isak, Saka, Rodri, and the Team of the Week Pulisic. I mean, in my reserves at the moment, I've got Vitinha, Nuno Mendes, who's probably not going to get a game now that I've got the Jordi Alba card. And even still, I have options. If I show you guys that haven't even made my bench, I've got lots of loan options here, but we've got Rice. All of those are loan options. We'll ignore those. Honor on the right wing, Rosicki, Cornerstone's Renard, who doesn't really fit in my team, but Rosicki can in a cam role. I'll show you. We've got a hero, Kanu, who doesn't really slot into any of this. Wasn't a great pull. We've got João Neves, and then we've just got cards all the way down. Generally speaking, I think this is my strongest starting 11 and bench, but it's who we can bring in. So options here, Rodri can come in, but there is a drop in chem of -1 or -2. Saka can replace Bob on the right for no change in chemistry. And I think Gyökeres can come in for Pina, and there is no change. Now, what's interesting about that is that Gyökeres also can play as a false 9 with a plus. So exactly the same as Pina. Does it make more sense to have Gyökeres and Haaland, which feels like an absolutely filthy combination up front? Obviously, if you look at the stats on the right, the face stats, then Pina is actually bettering Gyökeres with passing, dribbling. Defending is kind of pointless, but the dribbling and passing, she's notably better. She's a lot weaker and she's a lot slower. Shooting is the same. So this is my first quandary. Do I actually start Gyökeres over Pina? My other options, of course, I've got Phil Foden, and he can come in on the right for Oscar Bob with no drop in chem. But otherwise, it's all a little bit precarious. Pedri actually comes in and he will drop chem in this situation. But I'm going to show you a formation where I actually have Pedri in with no drop in chem. Isak can also come in, but he's not a false 9. So I'd have... This is less of an option, in my opinion, because Isak and Haaland would be too disjointed from my CDMs. But let me know what you think. So this is option number 1. My 4-4-2 double pivot, and that's my starting lineup. Now, like I say, you're not going to see a huge amount of change or disparity between these. But let's go, first of all, for a 4-5-1. And it is a classic 4-5-1, so it's just with 3 centre mids. So we're still at max chem. There's no change to the back 5. The change in the midfield is to bring in Pedri and Foden alongside Busquets. So Foden's plus playmaker, so is Pedri. Haaland's up top on his own, and we've still got Oscar Bob. And this time we've got Pina shifted over to the left. Now, the only thing I don't like about this, even in her inside forward role, is she doesn't have a plus or a plus at left midfield. She also isn't the quickest. She's only got 79 on pace. So I'd really be looking to take advantage of her coming inside and sort of dominating the central parts of the pitch, not really from running up the wing. So I'm not too sure about this, but it does give me a stacked centre midfield. Now with this, again, what changes can we make here? Rodri could come in for Busquets. Rodri could come in for Pedri or for Foden. So Rodri could come into this. Rodri's card is awesome, but he's so slow. He's got a pace of 65, and that makes me slightly nervous about using him. We've also got, obviously, we can replace Haaland up top. Gyökeres can come in with no change. Isak, I think, is always... No, Isak can come in as well. So, I mean, super subs there. Saka can still come in on the right, no change in chem. Reins, I don't think can come in on the left here. No, we dropped the chem by -1. But Reins on the left and a chemistry of 32 out of 33 might be the better option here than having Pina on the pitch. Reins, who I absolutely love. She's got 88 pace. She's absolutely lethal on the left side, as you can see with those face stats on the right-hand side. Okay, let's have a look at the third and I think final option, and that's running a 4-4-1-1. And I've actually brought in Rosicki. I've brought in my hero Rosicki in cam because he helps once again to keep the chem at 33. But otherwise, not many changes. Foden in centre mid alongside Busquets. Still got Oscar Bob on the right. Well, it can be Oscar Bob, like I say, or Saka. And still got Haaland up top. In this, again, we've got Pina on the left. Again, bringing in Reins only drops us by -1, but I'm definitely... The thinnest area of my entire squad is definitely left mid at the moment. So I'm probably looking at a good Reins replacement or someone that can come in and offer the same kind of potency that I can inject on the right. Because at the moment I've got Oscar Bob. Foden can play on the right mid as well. He can play as a wide playmaker out on right mid. I've got Mbumo as well, and obviously Saka. So there's loads of options for my right mid, not so much for my left mid. But those are my 3 options. I haven't road tested any of these 3 yet, but I am really happy at where I have got my squad now. I'm looking forward to using this Jordi Alba card. Busquets has been great so far. And pretty much everyone in the squad, or at least most people, have got a playstyle plus role, especially in my 4-4-2 double pivot. But I think that's probably what I'm going to start with, mostly because I want a partner for Haaland up front. So I think I'm going to start with this, see how I go. But considering the options that I've got on the bench and reserves, would you do anything differently? Is there anything that you think I should chop and change? Let me know, because this isn't just me saying this is what I'm going to do. I genuinely want the advice, because I've now got quite a stacked squad. This isn't also mentioning the fact that, like I said, I've got Vitinha, who's in the reserves. I don't really have a space for Vitinha in this setup, because unless I play Nuno Mendes, which I'm unlikely to do now, I've got the Jordi Alba card. I could play Marquinhos, but either way, he's going to actually dent my chem, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a big tank in my chem if I bring in Vitinha. But options for days. Let me know what you would do, and I'll take it into account, and I'll try it through the week. We'll try it on the live streams. And yeah, we'll give full marks to the person that suggests the best starting lineup and formation for me to try. All right, until the next video, take care, much love, yeah. Peace out.